Hey Sagittarius, it's the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and I'm doing another reading for you for the week of November 21st through the 27th. I know it's a little bit late. That's why you're going to be getting an extra crystal message card oracle for this week, but it's also Thanksgiving, so it's giving and thanks for being patient. So, what we've got, I've already pre-shuffled, and then during the pre-shuffle, I listened to music. I'm clairaudient, and so the song was "As It Was" with Harry Styles. I love this song, and a couple of the lyrics: "In this world, it's just us. It's not the same as it was." Basically, the song's about, like, he doesn't want to be compared to how it used to be or how it should be, because there isn't that, right? This is a new time, new world, new ideas, new way of society, new way of thinking, right? It is the age of Aquarius, the new age, the new world, if you will. Not everybody subscribes to that, but also not everybody doesn't. You got to look at it from both sides of the fence, right? Or multiple sides. Everybody's different. So anyway, let's move on. Harry Styles is a different character anyway. He comes from a completely different planet. I personally love him. But that said, let's get into it. This is again for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sagittarius is, if the Sagittarians, you do come from a different world. It's a lovely world. Is it Venusian? No, Saturn? I don't know. I need to look into that more because I have 3 Saturn placements. Okay, so anyway, if you, I said Saturn placements, Sagittarian placements. If you have any significant Sagittarius placements within your birth chart, and if any of this resonates for you, then obviously hold on to it. If it doesn't, then, let it be. Save it for somebody who it resonates for. Energies can be flip-flopped, reversed. Everybody has masculine, feminine. Just take it as it resonates. Underneath the deck, oh my gosh. Okay. Leo got this underneath the deck, going into the spread as well. There's it's really interesting. Water was the same, air was the same. Each element has its own specific, message that resonates with it, throughout all 3 of those elements separate reads, right? And the same goes with you, Sagittarius, with the fire signs, because save the best for last. Sagittarius is the last of the fire signs, Leo, Aries, and yourself. And you keep getting the Ace of Wands. So this is, it's about a brand new beginning, which is great. It's all great news, right? It's about a passionate new beginning. When I say passionate, it could be like the phallic symbol, it could be, passion, intimacy, that type of deal. But it could also mean what you're passionate about, or career, for what you do for work, that kind of stuff too. So anyway, that's the energy going into this. Take it as it resonates. Let's shuffle it out for Sagittarius for the week of the 21st through the 27th of November. Please, Sagittarius Collective. Sagittarius, please. Thank you. We have the 5 of Wands. So still fire energy, but this is disagreement. This was in the past, right? But this is disagreement between 5 people, 5 departments, 5 energies. It could be anything, right? But when I say fighting, bickering, it's not physically hurting each other, but it's just taking jabs, right? Then we have the Chariot. That's the water uber of the zodiac. It's very fast moving energy. It comes in fast, goes fast, right? It's Cancer. Cancer energy, water. Very emotional also. So I feel like whatever's happening, there's a flood of emotion that's coming in. It just needs to be kind of like, when somebody needs to get something said. I know I'm one of those people, like, when I'm really passionate about something, and you get me talking about it, I'll start to cry. Doesn't mean that I'm like really truly upset. And it doesn't mean that I'm like sad about it, right? It just means that I'm pissed off, like passionate, pissed off, and I'll tear up, And anyway, I hate when that happens because I'm a Scorpio and I hate showing that kind of emotion. But it happens, and you have to release it every once in a while. And I feel like that may happen. I also feel like there could be a case, because everybody's storylines are different, but there could be a case where there's a swift resolution that comes to this, right? There's going to be some bickering, fighting, and then here comes the resolution. But let's shuffle more for Sagittarius. See what else is going on. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to have a decision that you have to make between two things that regard an abundant new beginning. It's going to be very prosperous, and I mean very prosperous. That's the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like whatever decision you make is not going to be the wrong one, because they're both, it's a balancing act, right? You could even potentially make it, incorporate it so it's one of the same thing, but it has two different sides to it. But that's a fine balancing act. That's why you see this woman, she's performing an act, right? Could be that, though. Whatever this decision, solution is, presents itself so that, you're like center stage, and it's like this prosperous new beginning for you. But let's clarify. Ow. Just hit my elbow. It's like your funny bone when it's not funny. Okay. It's for Sagittarius, please. One more. Okay, so underneath the deck is the Four of Swords, clarifying the Five of Wands. I feel like when all of this bickering and fighting kind of went down, like you went into this period of kind of seclusion, you needed to back off. Like, it's that energy, like Sagittarius, I know like you guys are very fiery yourselves and you'll get very passionate about things, but you have to recharge, rest and recharge in order to, ramp up for the next battle, right? And that's what this was all about. This is the energy going into it, of course, but like you needed to like get away, step away from the situation and just like recharge, relax. Maybe even after that. All right. Let's clarify the Five of Wands, please, for Sagittarius. Clarify the Five of Wands for Sag. Thanks. Okay, so we have the King of Wands. Yeah. One more, please. Clarify the Two of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Thank you. Nice. Couldn't get any better than that. That's funny. Okay, Sagittarius, this is really great. This is great. All right, so I love it when it comes together like this. So, in the past, there was like 5 people, 5 departments, 5, I don't know why I just heard like publications or people. It was something with a P. Anyway, so, and there was this arguing, bickering, fighting over whatever. Chariot comes in, could be a Cancer, could be some type of water sign with a fast-moving, swift-like resolution, right? It doesn't have to be a Cancer or water sign. It could be somebody with it strong in their chart. There's just that. So, oh, hi there, Boba. My kitty. Sorry. Bro. Okay. Sorry about that. So, a decision's made between which way you want to take in this endeavor, right? Doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're like have to take one or the other. They may both, just be one of the same thing, right? But it's a balancing act, right? No matter what, it's whatever decision you make, take, whatever. This is a very abundant opportunity. And what's cool is, so I feel like there was a King of Wands in the past. King of Wands, he's kind of cocky, right? Like, he thinks that he believes that everybody, is there to kiss his butt and granted he's the king or whatever. But he's like, he feels like he's Don Juan Casanova, blah, blah, blah. Could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius himself. Could be you. That's just typically what the King of Wands is. And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing or anything like that, but there's fighting. I think that the King of Wands was kind of stirring the pot. Anyway. Then we have in with the decision, this Chariot energy, that something happens, the decision is made, and it kind of makes everybody happy. It's wish fulfillment. And the decision that's made beyond that you're making, ooh, I get it. I get it even further. Okay. Sorry, my cat was also like trying to play with me and use his claws. First off, you have somebody spying. There's somebody watching. And I feel like you Sagittarius know that. You probably already know who it is. And they're watching you because of this abundant new beginning, this new start. You might be a Sagittarius fire sign, right? That's what all these ones are. That has strong water in their chart too. So you could have Scorpio, you could have Cancer, you could have Pisces, because we have strong water on the board. That said, you also might have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus as well, because there's Pentacles on the board too. So, and a little bit of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. That said, strong water and strong fire. The King of Wands, and again, what I said about it being cocky and stuff like that, arrogant, blah blah blah, those are actual qualities of the King of Wands. Doesn't have to be. Could be you, could be another person. I feel like it's not necessarily you. I feel like there's somebody above you, because the first card is usually the strongest and is usually like you, who this is about, right? I think that you're one of this 5 people that's like in this chaos. You may be arguing with each other. You may be all fighting together against this King of Wands. And that's why I was saying, like, could be that situation, right? And then collectively, you guys come together with this, with this idea, with a solution. It's emotional, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it creates, wish fulfillment. And ultimately, decisions are made that brings in 10 of Cups. And that's ultimate happiness, wish fulfillment for everybody, for yourself. And what's most important is for yourself, right? Like, forgive me when I say screw everybody, but like you have to first look out for you, yourself, your family, right? And that's what the Ten of Cups is all about, your family. And ultimately the decision that you're making is a great one. So, but I feel like you need to make it with your own gut instinct. And so we're going to get some additional clarification with the oracle cards on that. We're already at 15 minutes. But this is actually quite beautiful. Just know that you've got people watching you too. It's not surprising. Especially if you do have a lot of Scorpio in your chart. Because people love to watch the Scorpios. I know that firsthand. Comes in handy though when you're a tarot reader. Like, people love to watch me. That's great. I appreciate those people. Thank you. But we are talking Sagittarius. Actually, you want to know something incredible? I'm like a quadruple Scorpio with 2 additional asteroids in Scorpio, which makes me super Scorpio. But I also have 3 Sagittarius placements. And Sagittarius, Aries, and Aquarius happen to be like really popular reads for me. Like, I get some of the best readings from you guys and the best feedback from you guys. So thank you. I appreciate it. Please keep it up. I just can't believe, like, I'm not making better Scorpio reads. Like, maybe that's why I make all the mistakes that I do and then learn all of the lessons to be able to give to my audience. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I always used to say, like, one of my favorite lines in Alice in Wonderland is where she's singing and she says, I always give sound advice, but I very seldom follow it. And, like, that's kind of like the life that I led for the first hopefully half, whatever of my life, you know. Unfortunately making bad decisions, but learning from them, you know, and being able to now pass on the sound advice that I had to learn the hard way. So okay, so I can't remember if I cut this, but I think I did, and it doesn't matter because I looked at the bottom and I think that this resonates. Number 7 could be a lucky number. It could be a significant number to the situation. Could involve a number of people in the situation. It represents possessions, belongings, finances, assets, treasures. I feel like this could be what we're talking about with being, you know, bickered about, fought for, you know, that type of energy, and defended is what I keep hearing. Yeah. Number 37, somebody maybe 37 years older, that number may be significant. 3 plus 7 equals 10. 1 plus 0 equals 1. So there's that. You could look up those numbers, angel numbers. Okay, so seeing, it means perspective, truth, knowledge, and clarity. So truth is probably coming out. You're seeing something. You could be seeing patterns in something. You could be seeing, reading between the lines, seeing the truth, being told the truth, clarity coming through. Could be getting all of that information through me. You know, that could be what this is talking about. Seeing something. Could also mean that, like, your third eye is opening and you're starting to have clarity. And that third eye awakening as you get downloads from the divine. Okay, underneath the deck is number 9, Bury Me. It means self-care. It's take time for yourself. It's all about self-care, self-love, you know, needing to take that mental rest, mental break. And I feel like you'll definitely be able to, like, after you're in this 10 of Cups, like, even not the 9 of Cups, 9 and 10 of Cups energy is really going to, like, when the solution comes through, that's going to be your wish fulfillment. You're going to be so happy that you've come to some kind of agreement, solution, idea, whatever. Because then ultimately, once that decision is made and you learn to balance it all, it's going to be the Ten of Cups for you, right? So then you're going to need some self-care, self-love. Number 20, this is cool. It's my favorite number. Number 27, top of the deck, is Greenwood. The awakening. I was going to say this earlier because I was like, the 9, the 10, we were talking about the third eye, seeing. It's an awakening. Like, when you hit this 9 and 10, like, you're going to realize, like, this is what's happening. Like, you're not going to believe it until you're in it, right? Oh, that's so gorgeous. The awakening. I love it. Super love it because I have Sagittarius placements. That's great. Okay. I just saw Independence, Cat's Eye. Another thing I just saw is there could be a Cancer that comes in that gives you a 9 of Cups offer. It says wish fulfillment. You're still going to have a decision to make, balancing act. My advice there is that make sure that you negotiate exactly what you want in order to get exactly what you want, Sagittarius. Because if, like, right here in the present, if this offer is made, this is only for some, not everybody. If this offer is made and you accept it as is, then it's only going to be as is. It'll only be the 9 of Cups. It will never become the 10 of Cups until you get everything that you want. Does that make sense? So you have to negotiate your value because you are valuable, and your worth because you are worth it. And I think that's what this is I think, like, if you look at this card, so she's already balancing this one on her back leg, right? But she's reaching out to grab this other one. She's asking for it. And that's the 10. This is already the 9. That's the 10. And that's what this is, the 9, the 10. Somebody's watching. They're like, son of a bitch, how are they getting all this? It's because you're Sagittarius, you're sexy, baby. I love it. So underneath the deck, Moonstone, nurturing. I love the Moonstone. It's the yin counterpart to the Sunstone and connects you with the divine feminine and moon goddess energies. But this is underneath the deck. We're paying attention to the one on the top. Oh my God. Okay, I'm not even kidding. I think like every fire sign got this. You saw me shuffle. You saw me shuffle, and I'm pretty 1,000% sure that I cut the deck too. Even if I didn't cut it, I shuffled it. What the heck? So this is rhodonite, and it means relationship. Oh, it was rhodocrosonite. This is still really uncanny close to the other two that were pulled, and they were exactly the same. But this is super close, okay? So I actually do have a rhodonite here. It's different than the other one, but this is rhodonite. And it's a pink, like salmon color. You just can't see in this light really well. It's speckled. So rhodonite is a pink and black love stone. The black and rhodonite releases obstacles and blockages to attracting love. It clears negativity in existent relationships. Black is also the color of the root chakra, so it gets to the root, bringing emotional wounds and scars up to the surface to be transmuted. The color black is grounding, so it can stabilize ongoing relationships. affirmation, like mantra that you should focus on is, as I release old emotional wounds, it opens the door for me to embrace love to the fullest. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful stone. I love, obviously I have it right in front of me. I love it. And moonstone underneath the deck. So maybe go to your local metaphysical shop, and for this week, or as a gift to you, or like Black Friday or something, right? Go to your shop and get rhodonite and moonstone, Sagittarius, for your read. Okay, so we're already, I just looked at the clock, 25:25. So I've seen 3 consecutive numbers already, I feel like, in your read alone. That's significant. But you have a lot of amazing energy coming in for you. And it's like an awakening. I think it's a spiritual, emotional, maybe even financial awakening, because you have an abundant new beginning that's about to happen. You're going to be seeing with a completely new perspective, new set of eyes, new eye, if you will. And, just be prepared for it. Like, I think you already probably know it's been coming on. It's not something that happens just, boom, overnight. You're like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Like, I mean, it can, but it's normally, there's a series of things that leads up to, and you've been noticing things, and now stuff's clicking, and as you're listening to this, you're like, oh, so that's what that was. So that said, there's that. You're going to have this awakening, this experience. In the 3D, there could be this amazing experience that happens where you have to negotiate, but you're going to get what you want. You finally balancing it out, all of that. So congratulations, Sagittarius. I'm really excited for you. Stand in your power. And so, yeah, as you know, it's Together We Grow. So I want to make sure that you follow, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure that you hit the bell in the corner so you get notifications of the upcoming videos. If you want to drop a comment, let me know if this resonates at all, please. I would super appreciate it. And of course, if you'd like to contribute to the channel with a tip or donation, also, fulfill our wish list. Always appreciated. Always sending blessings your way when it comes our way too. I say ours, like me and my spirits. Anyway, that said, I hope you have a fantastic Thanksgiving if you celebrate, and I will see you on the flip side. Have a safe and happy one. Thanks. Peace.